What's up, friend, and welcome back to another Aetherdrift standard video. And today we are once again going to have a look at a Chandra Spark Hunter deck, because if you have been watching my videos for the past couple of days, you know that I am on a mission to break Chandra Spark Hunter and make it one of the most powerful planeswalkers in standard, a card that is worthy of respect. And this time around, we are doing it in a big red shell. Now, I know you guys love big red, and so do I. And I figured we need to update this deck a little bit, because Chandra is a perfect fit for this deck list. So once again, you know the drill by now. Let's go over Chandra Spark Hunter. It's a 4 mana, 4 loyalty planeswalker. At the beginning of combat on your turn, choose up to one target vehicle you control. Until the end of the turn, it becomes an artifact creature and it gains haste. For the +2, you can sacrifice an artifact or discard a card, and if you do, you get to draw a card. 0 loyalty, you can create a 3/2 colorless vehicle artifact token with crew 1. And the -7, the ultimate, you get an emblem with whenever an artifact you control enters, this emblem deals 3 damage to any target. The Chandra basically just works perfectly with herself. You can make that vehicle token, you can give a haste, you can sacrifice that vehicle token to draw a card, and eventually you can make more vehicle tokens after you get the emblem to deal 3 damage to any target. The Chandra once again fits so nicely in these like control type decks, because in an ideal world, you know, we can keep our opponent's creatures in check, shove Chandra in play, and start applying pressure with those vehicle tokens. And like I said, what better way to do it than in a big red deck, which is almost, you know, takes a little bit of a controlling stance, has a lot of interaction with it, and eventually Chandra can help us take over the game. So we do that alongside the icon of big red, which is Koth, Fire of Resistance, basically the ultimate planeswalker for this deck list. 4 mana, 4 loyalty as well. For the uptick +2, you can search your library for a basic mountain revealed and put it into your hand. The -3, Koth deals damage to target creature equal to the number of mountains you control. It's a good way to remove something. There's a lot of mountains in this deck list, so a Koth should be able to take out anything you want. And then the ultimate, which is also really cool, -7 as well. You get an emblem with whenever a mountain you control enters, this emblem deals 4 damage to any target. It's actually pretty funny how much Koth and Chandra mimic each other in design, which is not really something that had really resonated with me, but once I put them next to each other like that, they have a lot of things in common. And the one thing they have in common is that they are perfect for this big red deck list. So other ways for us to try and win the game, we have the Urabrask Forge. Has always been a really good card in this deck list, especially like I said, we're taking on that control-ish stance, so we want to have some ways to win the game, and Urabrask Forge is just really good at doing that. You create an X1 red Phyrexian Horror creature token with trample and haste at the beginning of combat on your turn, based on the amount of oil counters. That's how they will grow. Where X is the number of oil counters on this artifact, X1 red Phyrexian Horror tokens is what it creates. Sacrifice a token at the beginning of the next end step. Unfortunately, the Phyrexian Horrors are not artifacts, so you can't sacrifice them to Chandra, but that's okay. A lot of people always think that these little guys are artifacts. I wish they were, but unfortunately they're not. So it is what it is, but it's still a really good win con in a deck list like this, because we have a ton of removal, right? We have 3 copies of Torture Tower, 2 Obliterating Bolts, we have 4 Lightning Strikes, which you can either send to a creature or to the opponent's face. And we're also playing 4 copies of Overlord of the Boiler Bilges, which is another win con in here, but also, you know, a way to keep the opponent in check. It's a Overlord. You can cast it for 6 mana, 5/5, or for the impending cost, which is 4 mana. When a permanent enters or attacks, it deals 4 damage to any target. And now we're going to talk about what is new to this deck list outside of Chandra, which is speed. And I actually didn't know how many cards from Aetherdrift I would be slotting into this deck, but literally they are making the deck so much better. So we're trying to work with speed in here, and there's some speed payoff in here that we really care about. So normally in the 1 mana slot, I've played with Kellen. We're doing that now with Burnout Bastronaut, which is a 1 mana 1/1. It starts your engines, which is important because we want to gain speed ideally as fast as we can. We can get to speed 4 on curve, that would be perfect. But eventually getting to speed 4 is the goal. Once you have max speed, this creature gets double strike, and there's an ability on it where you can pump 2 mana into it, and then it gets +1/+0 until the end of turn. So in a big red deck list, we're going to probably have a ton of mana available. We can literally pump this guy up to the heavens, and it can deal a ton of damage. So other ways for us to start our engines, we're playing Hazred Godseeker, which is also a pretty cool win con in here, especially when you realize that eventually you might be boarding in like Brotherhood's Ends and stuff, and the card just survives that because it's indestructible. The indestructible will make it like a really good threat, and makes it so that your go for the threats from your opponent don't really work, or, you know, any of their general removal. Hazred should be able to survive that, and also makes a great attacker and a great defender. So that's why Hazred's in here, and of course like the start your engine synergy. We're also playing Outpace Oblivion, which is kind of in a slot where Witchstalker Frenzy was in at some point. 3 mana enchantment. Start your engines. When this enchantment enters, it deals 5 damage up to 1 target creature or planeswalker. There's also an activated ability for 2 mana and sacrifice. It deals 2 damage to each opponent who doesn't have max speed. It's also another way for us to like burn our opponent slowly out of the game. Kick-off Celebrations. I'm playing 2 copies, 2 mana, start your engines. When it enters, you may discard a card, and if you do, draw 2 cards, which is kind of one of those classic 2 mana effects in red. And once you have max speed, you can sacrifice this enchantment and then give creatures and vehicles haste until the end of turn, which can be really cool by hasting in a potential Overlord of the Boiler Bilges, but it's also just a way for us to get the speed started. So actually, like something like Eurobreast Forge is really good for making sure that you gain speed every turn. You can even, like I said, use Lightning Strikes or the Overlord to also deal damage into your opponent's face. Chandra's vehicles help really, like, do a really good job at, you know, hitting your opponent, gaining the speed. And also one of the cooler things doing here is playing with the Moraganda Raceway, which has been surprisingly kind of insane in this deck. It starts your engines, and once you have max speed, you can actually tap it for 2 colorless, which has allowed us to cast, like, you know, either pump more mana into the Bastronaut, help us with, like, activating Fountain Port, help us ramp up into the Overlord of the Boiler Bilges. It's actually, like, pretty insane in this deck list. I was really surprised by how this card, you know, ended up performing. And that's kind of the deck list we're working with. Another Chandra Sparkhunter shell. I think, you know, another great opportunity for Chandra to carry, and carry she did, of course. Our girl is not disappointing, and this card is actually legitimately so powerful. My most successful brews in Aetherdrift have involved Chandra, so if at this point you're not convinced to play a Chandra deck, I don't know, man. I'm running out of ideas because I've shoved her in a couple of decks now. I'm far from done with building Chandra decks because this card has so much potential, but this is yet another fantastic, you know, deck list for you to witness or perhaps play if you are a Chandra fan and just like me, you are convinced that this card can be broken. So let us dive right into the gameplay so you can check out how Chandra does in Big Red. Unreal. Anyways, here we go again. White Duncan Citadel. Okay. Siege. This is blue-white control, I guess. Based on aesthetics. It's a Gandalf, yeah. It's a Gandalf. I really want to fire off Forge. I kind of want to force them to use Ride's End or something. I just really need this Forge to stick. I'm just gonna pass the turn. Okay. If this Forge can stick, they don't really handle that well. Okay, perfect. Path is also potentially really good here for us. But I think we set up Forge first. Get the speed 4 as well. Okay. Vibe. Yeah, I don't think blue-white control has many ways of dealing with this, so... Fire of Cloth here. Gonna get myself something. I'm gonna go and torch this because I get the scry. You know, honestly, that could be pretty relevant still in like a Jace or something. Okay, we're killing Beza. This guy is going to be a problem for us. So I can get enough basic mountains and play the Koth can take it out. Hold this thing. Okay. Clutch it, Forge. Clutch it. Gotta clutch it. I also can draw a bunch of cards with Fountain Port soon. Maybe. I don't think they have answers for Forge Game 1. Chandra, kick off celebration could be decent. Oh, hold on a second. I wanna screw that one up. Okay. Not ideal. Off ult soon. I guess I can hit both lightning strikes to get rid of the overlord, maybe. The last possible second, they pull it off. Shit. Like, how do you still rip basic lands off the top? 30% chance to do so. Like, heh? Just weird. Thinning the whole deck out with Koth. Alright, just wanted to make sure the damage went through first. Because this is definitely gonna get maybe countered. I miss out on like 2 points of damage, but yeah. I'll clean it up like that while they're tapped out. Okay. Jeez. Another one. They only play 2 in the deck, right, usually? Another land. Come on, buddy. Take it out. Yeah, get out of here. Surrender to the power of Koth. Let's go. Winning game 1, huge. Because it's gonna get a little bit trickier now, but hell yeah. Grinding them. Grinding them. Okay. They all serve the purpose. Yeah, right. Sure. Opium. I guess Lynx could be okay if I could ever get a stick. Yeah, well, the problem is where it's going to obviously change because they're going to have authorities. That's going to be the challenge, but that's where Chandra needs to come and play. That's where Chandra needs to clutch it, you know, and maybe Hazra as well. They can clutch it. I'm wondering if I need Karen. Maybe some. To be fair, finding one copy of two authorities among 60 cards is a skill on its own. Might be. But we'll see. It's probably also like negate and stuff that we have to worry about, so... Cast stock up. Do it. Jace. Jace minus? They're giving it a fucking... an easy one to the forge? Whoa. Okay. Forge takes it out. Are they trying to like... Are they trying like a race angle or something? I was thinking about maybe hitting my own Karen with a Lithmetic Barrage, but I don't think that's right now. Yeah, they can gain life with Beza and such, though. He rides end. I don't know. I don't know if he'd keep that in against me. Maybe. Lock wheel? They're trying to race me, yeah. They're trying to race me. Is this a Tishana? I'll just clear the board up here. Something was given priority there. I don't know what it is though. Like if they go Restless Anchorage for Cloth, like I don't think we care. What is the thing that ward cost 2 on that thing? I'll pay it. Cloth hitting Nemesis is gonna hit for a lot, right? All based on what they play, I guess. New Overlord. Okay. You can also hit Nemesis without Base Oblivion. By the way. is such a good attack. It's unreal. I mean, I'd just take out the Overlord, surely. Wait a second. Because, like, there's also... Did I have the win? No. I'm 1 mana away from winning. Oh, because Raceway gave you max speed? Oh, maybe. Because then because I was thinking, like, I can shoot my own Karen and then pop it. But then how would I deal the damage? To pop it first and then ping it? Yeah. Yeah, I see. Yeah, I'm still shooting Karen, but I see what you mean now. Like, if the Raceway was untapped, we would have had the mana. Good point. I just completely forgot about the Raceway giving me more mana. Yeah. Yeah, no, you're right. Like, that was kind of a misplay for sure. I forgot about the 2 mana from that. Oh. We still shoot it, because then we have 2, like, ways to win next turn if they can't gain life, surely. Yeah, good point. I literally forgot about, like, the 2 mana from that thing. The desperation stock up. That's a good point. Because I was like, I'm 1 mana short, but I'm definitely not. Laid. Obviously mine is like, we could have had them dead a turn earlier, but still absolutely slayed. Okay, so we're missing a land here. 4 through 8. 5 Italis. You played 5 Italis and still lost? Domain's fine, don't worry. Overlord is a correct top end. Overlord literally is a fantastic top end. It's 4 mana play. It's a 6 mana play. It can just literally win with the haste that we could give it. Like, Overlord's nice. It's just not showing up, but... You believe in my ability to pull land. But even if we do that still, is this a good hand? This is what I'm a bit worried about. Alright, I'll try it. I'll try it. Sure. You guys believe? Oh, this might actually be the Chandra vehicle deck, maybe. I don't know. Dredgers? Wait. Chad, where's my land at? Bless. Yeah, I don't know. Fear of Infinity. I don't know what that does. Since my Link's gonna love this mana, though. 3 Dredgers Insights. What the fuck? How much life are they going to gain? This hand is so good looking, and then it's like, well, here's no lands, I guess. You play an enchantment and get it back to keep discarding it? I guess we'll see. Just give me a land, bro. It's not that hard. Actually, I guess I can get speed and cast something. Grateful. Okay, well, I don't know how much time I have. Hopefully enough. A bit nervous. No, Forge Token is not an artifact. That's haunted my life for 20 years now. Okay, so whatever their combo was, they clearly wasn't popping off because they had so many engine pieces and they couldn't do anything with it. Keep your secrets, I guess. Keep your secrets, I guess. It does buff off though. Well, we'll see, I guess. We'll see. Can't be that consistent because the opponent is not really thriving. Based on their rank. They're looking for Artisan's talent. Yeah, okay. Still not sure where the Fear of Infinity comes in play, but... either way. What's the toughness on Fear of Infinity? I guess it doesn't matter because it keeps going back to hand. Okay, I think I know how we're gonna do this. Do they ever cast any creature at all? Like, ever? Siege. We're on our way. Ideally, we can get land at the top, and then we can get the Hazard attack, but indestructible, fortunately. Ill-timed explosion. Homie, you're gonna cook yourself. You're gonna give me a Nemesis trigger. Okay. No more life gain for you, then. Needed a land. They got 2 Fear of Infinities? Oh, they're shutting it down. Okay. Yeah, it'll be on Moxfield. It'll be on Moxfield after stream. Don't worry. This is just... 25 lands, man. 25 lands. You're doing me like that? Come on, deck. Don't give them time. Seriously. Can't be real. We've missed like, what, 3 land drops? 3 lands really is the story of today, huh? Yep. Great, so... Where's that dude in the chat? I was like, oh, 25 lands is actually way too much in a monocolor deck. Like, speak up. We shut them down, yeah. As you should. I'm just playing though, like I get why you might have said that because we flooded out, but as you can see, you need your lands. I don't know, Ash, if I thought this deck would be on curve, don't at me. Nah, I believe you, bestie. I believe you. You're the chosen one, you can do it. I'm just playing, it's never that serious. Hope that you guys all know that I never mean anything like mean or anything if I make fun of people like that. It's just for the shits and giggles. I think most of you guys know that anyways. Bro. A land? I mean, do I just get rid of the monument immediately or what? Just kind of want to enable Hazoret. I'm doing that. I'm doing that. I'm sorry. I can't. Give me this fucking overlord. Don't counter it. Ain't no way. Please. Give me this one thing. I've been waiting on my 4th land for what is like 30 years now. I deserve to swing. PokeChamp, speed 4. Big if true. It's gonna get bounced, isn't it? That's so tragic. It's unreal. Well, we at least got the bounce out of the deck, but... Jeez. What a mess. What a mess. I don't believe. Yeah, but they're gonna gain so much life. Oh, actually, they can gain life. Karen. Got the Karen trigger. That's good at least. What the hell? Another monument? Okay. Wait, how did they get the monument back? Oh, that was the Dredger's Insight, wasn't it? Are they just high rolling with these monuments or what? Not sure. I have no idea what's going on. This Brotherhood Zen's looking good though, so... And also, like, they're not gaining a ton of life here. I just need a window. know, maybe there's ways for them to bring it back, I'm not sure. Get it, bestie. They're just gonna chump it. But... Well, our life total went down. They still have like a bunch of town ain't big enough so they can buy back and stuff. Yeah, Overlord Burn is kind of what I'm hoping we can do as well. What is that? A braid? Why a braid? They miss that it's indestructible or what? Karen saved this game? Yeah, she sure did. Shout out to Karen. Always coming in clutch. I'm gonna need a little bit more damage here. It's a cool concept though, with like the fear of infinity and stuff. It's a cool concept. 4 lands, by the way. Don't even get me started. It doesn't work that way. Maybe they just did it because they wanted an otter, though. I don't know. Could be true. Any way to deal 4 damage? No, we have a Karen emblem on them. I'm actually gonna put 1 blocker in play here. To be safe. Karen, the thing is, they triggered Karen themselves. They cast, what was it? They cast Ill-Timed Explosion, giving themselves a Karen emblem. They did it. They did it to themselves. One point of damage in this deck. Like, what do we have over the top? You know, Lightning Strikes, another Karen, Sunspine Lynx, Overlord. Chandra makes a vehicle. They must be out of their... They have 9 cards left in their deck. What are they gonna do? Win? What saves him here? I don't know, because Karen attack is always like... I guess if you do like a town ain't big enough or something on Karen, maybe? They do play town. I thought. Yeah, there's 1 town in the grave. East Otters. Man, are they not just gonna like mill themselves out? I got 6 cards left. that not gonna just mill them here? I got 4 cards left. Does this not mill 4 cards? You're killing yourself. You just killed yourself. What? Dasa incoming, yeah. Dasa's Oracle on the way. Oracle? No, they can buy back town, right? That's still 8 damage. I would go to 9, I guess? It's 4 to activate. They're 1 mana short, though. Oh, wait, no, wait. They have it. They have 2 mana open. Are they 1 off? Pretty impressive if true. One off is still really impressive. I'll give him that. 1 off is still impressive. Oh wait, hold on. It's discounted, but they die of everything with the forest, right? Oh no, wait, actually they win. They win, they have haste. Wow, okay, GG's. Never mind. Somehow I am proud of them. They got it. They had the haste. I forgot about that. Yeah, just saying, guys. Thanks, Mom. Spent your last wild cards on a bad decision. It's true, like, be careful, y'all. Don't spend your wild cards on mid deck. I don't know. We're at least hitting our land drops this game. We celebrate the victories. We need to shut down their life gain, though. Really do have to do that. That'll do the trick. Give him the links to worry about. Oh shit, I forgot about that. Dang, you're right, target player. What's that miss? Like 2 points of damage? Alright, if we lose by 2 points, it's my fault. Forgot about we're gonna get speed 4. Alright, if we lose by 2 points of damage, you can hold me accountable, guys. Do bounds. Okay. They're not killing the links. Yeah, apparently they're not. Not sure what their plan is. Dying? Okay, not losing by 2 just yet. Diva the Curse song is playing. I know, I'm sweating. I'm sorry, I'm sweating. I'm already sweating. I know. Tragedies just triggers like PTSD in me. Actually, I need to probably replay. What's the worst thing that happens here? Like bounce on the links or something? I have to be careful. I gotta make sure I hold that open. Forged. Astronaut so much nicer than Kellen, right? Right? Got him. Okay, at least we didn't lose by 2. Because I would have probably cried. Sure. Definitely cool to see something unique. Alright, new game. Let's lock in. Archive. Oh, shit. Oh, no. I'm rotting here. It's Omniscience. Oh, I don't think we're very good against that. Omniscience destroys any, like, grindy pile. We're never gonna be able to deal enough damage in time. Nah, no way, no way. Like, the thing is, every time I torch, like, you spent your removal, it doesn't work. They always have a counter up. Like, a good Omniscience player will always have a counter up. Period. Goth, we got some lands for you. It's a good thank you for the prime. Stone brains for combo. Yeah, well, you know. They just can't do it. Yeah. Speed. We give them, yeah, we give them way much time. Like, we're kind of like, we're a slow deck. They're just gonna eat us up, I think. Obviously, I'm gonna try to stay positive. We do have ghost vacuums. Maybe do something with that, but I do think we're very poorly positioned against them for sure. I think we'd even have a better shot against... I think we'd even have a better shot beating Domain than we have to beat Omniscience combo. They're just playing Solitaire and we don't have the right pieces to interact, I fear. I fear. Get a Cawthul though, and there goes Omniscience. Nah, it's too late. Omni is in a grave now. So I can find a way to dump all these lands. I don't know how. Don't know if it exists. Anyways, we know they have it in hand, so here it goes. I'm crying. I'm shaking. Throwing up. Yep, another one fired off. Well. Bruh. GG's. It's just so cooked. So cooked, it's unreal. They're trying. Oh, well, you know, Aetherdrift could do a thing or two. I don't know. We are speed. We are mono red. This is not the one with the monster's rage. That's why we're getting cooked right now. Oh no. Wee. Don't want this countered. Your heart is big enough to have hate for the both of them. Respect. Respect. I mean, I do agree. I think the Omniscience combo is so very fucking cheesy that I don't really like cheese decks like that. But that's me. One away from a speed. I can guarantee myself it with Lightning Strike next turn at least. Really hope I don't lose my board here. I sure do. And I'm playing mono red, so guess I'm crying. Alright, Lynx, you're gonna get us the speed. Good kitty. Rallying. Ooh, it's Karen. Yeah, I'll get rid of it. Oracle of Tragedy is actually such a sick card. It's unreal. Smite? Dispersal, okay. His best say Smite would have been pretty okay for me, I think. Well? Go team! We're close, guys. We're close. Another land. Another club. Another club. One off. Bro, if they get it now, I'm gonna just... Okay, they don't have an Omni, though. Early! Early. Okay, great. We're not going down without a fight, though. We're not going down without a fight. That's important. Okay, we just gotta run that back. Easy. Well, well, well. If it isn't the double ghost vacuum high roll. Interesting. Interesting. All right. Okay. You thought you were cooked? The MTG Arena gods have given me a good hand. We'll see what happens now. Yeah, they got the lockdown. I'm gonna hold the vacuum though. I also want to play the vacuum out, like, because it's a constant power struggle between them having the gates and, like, us having to put a vacuum in play, you know? We just need time. We just need time. Please, I have enough lands. Please, don't do this to me. I'm good, seriously. No, self-bounce gets destroyed by domain. Domain is really, really good against self-bounce. Let's get the speed. Maximum speed acquired. The MTG Arena gods granted us a good opening hand, and these draws are... Ooh, they're a little mid, but it's okay. They're a little mid, not gonna lie. There's a lot of lands in here. You know I had to do it to him. Damn. Well, I am fearing for my life. Here goes the Omni in the grave, probably. Yep. I'm not sure if these lands can do it, man. Eurobresk Forge, you're about like 3 turns too late. I'm probably dead. Hell no. Well, it is what it is. It is what it is. I don't know, maybe I could have, like, delayed the earlier Ghost Vacuum, but, like, they also play a bunch of negates and counterspells and all that, so it's like, I don't know, you know? It is what it is. Let me get out of here. Yeah, it's obviously just a horrible matchup, for sure. It's really not good.